My emotional support finger.
I see
I
you.
know. Hello, hello, and welcome to Tech Tips. My name is Arabelle Sicardi. I am the artist in residence at CultureHub, who have provided this incredible studio space. And I just want to say thank you for joining me in stream in our experimental nail salon. And I'm going to let people roll in whenever they feel like. And you are part of the artist in residence too, in a way, because your participation and your prompts that you'll be giving are going to help guide the art that ends up on my nails. And I'll walk you guys through how that works in a couple of minutes. You don't have to provide a prompt, but it's definitely, I think, essential to the final product, and I'd love to have your take included in what we end up doing. It's collaborative, even if it's a little bit combative too, because Gabby, our nail artist, will be able to reject any of the prompts, even though the AI does not have that agency, thankfully. I'm going to walk you through what the Museum of Nails is, introduce you to the artist, and walk you through what a prompt even is in this setting. None of this has really been done before officially, so there's going to be bumps, there's going to be weird, bad prompting, I'm sure, and I think that's probably good. I think it's good that there will be failures and misinterpretations and gaps, because that is how iterations and surprise happen, and that's part of the process of art making. So, yeah. But before we get into the prompting, I want to explain to you a little bit what the Museum of Nails is, because technically this is a little project underneath the Museum of Nails Foundation. So the Museum of Nails is a nonprofit art project dedicated to archiving and celebrating nail art history and the people that give us beauty on an everyday basis on the smallest little canvases that are endlessly moving and being damaged and moving through life, because art should be for everybody. It's part of the public space, and nail artists are so often underrepresented or not considered artists. But like Gabby has like the nails themselves, and this is a moving, living body of work, and we respect and honor that work. So fundamentally, this project is about honoring the everyday artists all around us who have created immense bodies of work that have funded and supported families across generations across the globe for not a lot of money anywhere, really. So we wanted to bring the nail salon into an art space and treat it as an emerging technology, because that's what it is. There's so much innovation that has happened because of beauty and because of women that make beauty possible, and we want to highlight that every single nail polish, every color, every material was invented and thought of by somebody. So this is part of that lineage. And yeah, I'm thrilled that my longtime tech, Gabby, could join us, and I want to tell you a little bit about her first, because you're really the artist in residence with me. I'm not I'm not doing a single part of this brush like magic right now. So Gabby, could you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi everyone. Yes, I am Gabriela Macedo. I've been doing nails for 7 years. I do gel X, structure manicure, pedicures, anything you can name of, as well as simple nail designs on your natural nails. It can be the smallest canvas nails that you can have. I can still design that for you, and we can bring any vision to life. Anything that we can, consult together. Maybe you have an idea or a pictures that we can also come together and we can build some beautiful nails where you can feel yourself, and maybe you can feel more feminine, because that's how I feel, and I'm pretty sure you do too, and every other women around us, and not just women too.
Anybody can get their
That
nails
be
done.
real tuned
Yeah.
in into themselves. So yeah, that's who I am, and this is what I bring to
Mhm.
the nail art world.
Yeah. And I came across you through the algorithm. I was just internet surfing. I wanted a local LA nail tech, and you've been doing my nails for more than a year. And I knew that I wanted to work with you specifically for this project because you're not just like a nail tech. Even if that was all that you did, it would one be good enough. It would be perfect for this. But you have done so much other stuff too, and on an everyday basis. Like you are a mother, a full-time caretaker, and I remember as part of like as we were getting to know each other, like you were thinking about doing a job at like NASA JPL once,
Oh,
right?
I did.
Yeah. And so I'm like hearing about your background and your curiosity and your education across different disciplines in science and technology. I was like, oh, you're perfect for this. Actually, you're
Thank you.
uniquely perfect because you're unafraid of switching disciplines and using anything that you've learned across different parts of your life and putting it on a canvas.
Yeah.
As soon as you know, brainstorming about like how to confront technology in beauty space, I was like, no, Gabby is the perfect person. Glad that we could do this.
Thank you. I'm very, very honored to be
Yeah.
here.
Okay. So, but what is this? Okay. I know. Like, stick with me. Okay. So, Tech Tips is really a confrontation with and against this already scary technology that we're dealing with, which is just AI, and the different language models and the different, ChatGPT, Claude, all of these different AIs that are already infiltrating on a daily basis. Like people are using it for homework, they're using it to put together presentations, they're using it to build businesses, they're using it to replace Google and just simple searching. And it's happened so rapidly across different versions of industries, but it's especially and surprisingly happening in the nail salon, right? So we've talked about it before, but like you are also a nail educator at a nail school, and you have students like bringing ChatGPT in to like help them answer questions or like figure out how to do some of like the techniques that you're teaching them, right? That's wild. When did that start? When did you start noticing that?
I started noticing the day that I walked in. Everybody was like, "Who is Miss Gabby? Who's Miss Gabby?" And I, introduced myself as Gab Nails.
Yeah.
Once I started seeing my artwork, which is I do like character designs, is how do you do this? Was it, a platform? I was like, no, it's just up here. What I think about up here. What does my clients want to see in their nails? But I noticed with the AI, they have this vision, like, oh, I want to put this onto the nail, but realistically, you can't. There's certain things that you cannot put on the nails, and you have to kind of speak that with your clients, with your students. Like, you want to bring this vision to life, but you also have to have that communication where it's not going to look the same. Or it has to be with the canvas or the space of the nail. Or if, for example, you want to do anything that has to be very glass and sheer, can you really bring that to the nail world? I don't think you can. Maybe very close, but not exactly copy and paste from what you see from AI to the nails.
So it's like impossible expectations.
Correct. Also for students that are in my nail school, maybe they can use AI for maybe studying and stuff, but you still have to prepare yourself in the real world because you are being trained to learn how to apply that within your career. If you just use AI and just focus on like, okay, I'm just gonna use AI and I'm gonna use it and utilize it, you're really not gaining that knowledge. So when you're out there in the real world and experiencing, you're like, oh my God, I don't remember this. How do I apply this technique to the nails?
Yeah.
So I think you will struggle within your career.
Yeah. Okay. So the way that I think we're going to end up playing this is we're going to see how the AI fails. We're going to see the gap between expectations and reality in real time.
Okay.
And, the audience, you're going to end up sending in prompts. They can be as specific and control freak as you want. I encourage you to get really niche. Like I would love to see like your manifesto in a prompt. That's cool. Or it can be very vague. Just whatever comes up. It can be framed like a Pinterest search term or just like however you would naturally search for nail inspo. That's totally fine. It can be as elaborate as you want it to be. And then, by sending in like your donation that to offset the cost of the prompting, we're going to end up seeing what ends up coming out of the machine in a little corner. And then Gabby will be able to accept or reject referencing that prompt as we do the nails. We're going to end up doing probably one prompt per nail. I think that's fair. Maybe we'll combine stuff. We'll see. It's really up to Gabby. She's really the artist in the room, and she has full agency on saying yes or no. So, with that being said, let's get started. Did you have stuff that you wanted us to start with first? Like you had an original vision you wanted to do?
So there is what's very, very trending right now. It is the cat eyes.
Yes.
You can be very creative with a cat eye. So I did bring some here today, which is some blue. Very pretty since it's kind of like summery. We're into summer and gloomy. I did brought another green color, and I have other few ones here.
I love a cat eye.
For if you would like to pick one,
yes,
or a few, we can mix and match. So here's some of the colors that I brought.
I like this one. I like 21.
21.
Let's look at this.
I do have other ones here. Let's see.
It's like pinky.
I think this is the emerald green, I believe.
Ooh.
And there's another blue one. So it's like blue, greens.
Ooh. So many. I love a rainbow.
That you pick. I also thought of maybe adding chrome, aura flakes,
yes,
3D design.
The shinier, the more dragon-like, the better. I want blingy bling. Oh, look, we have a first prompt. Oh my God, it says it's an actual cat. Did the AI actually give a cat? That's hilarious. Okay, almond cat eye, green marble cat eye with aura flakes. Okay. Ooh, okay, I see the vision.
Okay, me
Even
too.
though the AI doesn't, because there's not a single nail to be found there whatsoever.
Correct.
But we can be inspired by the color of her eyes, I guess. Greens?
Yeah,
What do you want to do? It's up to you.
I actually like the idea. It's not going to look exactly the same.
You mean it's not going to look like a cat? Okay.
Yeah, no. But I do really like how it says green marble cat eye.
Ooh, okay.
I see more coming in. The green marble cat eye with aura flakes would be very, very interesting, very pretty.
Okay.
It would kind of remind me of like gemstones.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Gem-like.
So
okay.
we can do that.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's see. What color is this? This is the blue, so we said green. So for sure. Would you like the lime green or the lighter one?
I like the lime.
Lime green.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, speaking of, there's another version of it, I think. Look. Oh, that looks cool.
Wow.
It's like jade or something.
But you see how this one kind of gives you, since it is AI, kind of gives you like that different layers you may or may not be able to achieve within the nails.
That seems extremely elaborate.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like multiple layers of cat eye going on or something.
So since we are doing that cat eye, I'm gonna go ahead and get marble. I'm gonna get my marble white ink. I believe this is the marble ink. One moment. Yes. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do per finger. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my gloves.
It begins.
I'm excited. Are you?
Oh yeah. This is all just an elaborate way to hang out with you more.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know.
I love hanging out with all my clients.
Yeah.
Talking. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and remove any oils on your natural nail just to make sure it all adheres to your nails.
So people are doing cat eye a lot right now? Is that a trend thing?
Yes. Okay. It's something very, very popular right now in the nail industry, and a lot of people do a lot of creative things with it. You can do it as a base underneath, or just a cat eye, simple, maybe French tip.
What exactly is a cat eye for the people that have zero knowledge of nail art whatsoever?
Okay, so a cat eye is actually very, very fine particles of glitter that the only way you're able to activate it is through a magnet, and you can move it, you can design it any way, and it just gives you the reflection when you're out in the sun or just general. You can move your hands up and down and you would see it, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and add it. We're going to do it the pinky. Let's start with the pinky.
Cool.
So you'll see what I mean about activating the cat eye while
It's like
it's really
tiny magnetic glitter particles, right? Okay. And so it sets into like the design once you put it into this machine, right? This
Correct.
UV
But
light.
before we're gonna add it to the UV lamp, we need to activate these fine particles
Mhm.
to give you that effect of cat eye. Just because sometimes if we don't, we can't use it as glitter, but if we don't, we won't get that effect on the nails.
Mhm.
Okay. So here we go. We're gonna add our magnet. So you see how it starts to move.
Oh yeah.
Very pretty.
I feel like I've tried to do this at home once, and like it always came out horribly because I didn't know how to make it as cool as like the Instagrams.
I see. It's just practice. Practice
Yeah.
is really key of it. If you see it, it's
Ooh.
very, very pretty, very
Cool.
beautiful. Now we can put that one in the lamp.
Okay.
And we're gonna cure that for 60 seconds.
Okay.
And while we do that, we're gonna go ahead and get our mat, just because we want to mattify. And since we're doing that marble effect, we can be fun with it. You can do the marble, you can do the white, you can do the black. You can also add flakes.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think that would look very
Let's
good.
bring out all the sparkly stuff and let's see. Dun, dun, dun.
So.
Oh, it looks like little gold nuggets.
Oh, yes. And you don't have to be precise on where you put it. You can just have fun with it, where you like it. I always think about it as I'm the client. What looks nice, what looks really good. If I don't like it, I don't think my client will like
Yeah.
how it turns out. So I always keep that in mind, that I'm also on the spot as a client, not just as a nail tech.
Yeah, and you always want to make them happy and stuff. I think so much of the work is emotional labor for you, right?
It really is. It really is. It's always a repetitive movement, trying to get them. How do you say it? No. Well, the repetitive movements, always making sure that you're practicing and being on top of like modern designs that's happening now. It's constantly changing. You don't. The only one that I've noticed that it stays would be like the French tips. It's always
Timeless.
Yes, and you can change the color,
Yeah.
add design, but that would always stay. Same thing with the red color, is always a basic nude. But nowadays I notice there's so many more art that you can do and be more creative with the nails, but it's always changing. So you have to make sure that you're always
You're always
on
online.
top. And yes,
Always online, right? Yeah.
you will have those clients that
It's done, right? Okay.
So here we go. We're gonna add our mat. You're gonna have those clients that are always bringing you new designs, and you want to make sure that you're able to bring that to them. So here we go. I'm just applying the matte coat on top. One moment before we put that inside. One moment.
I'm still looking at like the prompt right now. I can't even understand how you would get something similar. Like, even if you wanted to do a version of that was very close, it looks like it's like two kinds of cat eye magnet and then thin gold. How long do you think a version of that would take in reality?
I would probably say within layers. Go for it. Within layers, maybe an hour and a half to two. You
Wow.
have to anticipate, but as a nail technician, you actually have to see how many layers are we doing. The nail shape, is it going to be a gel X? Is it going to be a structure manicure, or the rush manicure that they call it now? And then from there, you think about, do I have those colors? And if you do, are you able to get to close? How many layers are your apexes good in order to keep that nail structure for your clients?
Yeah.
So it does take a lot of steps in order for you to achieve something close and similar to the AI
Because
picture
it's
that we
kind
have.
of marbleized also. It's like marbleized cat eye with little detail brush. And then, yeah, that seems like it's a lot of stuff. And do you typically have clients that bring in like mood boards, or like do they send it to you beforehand? Like, how on the spot do you end up getting?
Majority of my clients just come to me and say, hey, Gabby, I want these nails. I'm like, okay, can you send me your inspo? Or we're just already consulting with the pictures that they have. What is the mood board? And sometimes they do bring AI, and I'm like, okay, this is what the realistic, how it's going to look.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do let them know the space or the
The-
art is not achievable.
Yeah.
So we just kind of pick little designs here and there, what they think that's okay, and usually they just say, "I trust you." After all these years, I'm like, "Okay," and I just bring that to vision. But with the AI, it can be a little bit more challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, is this almost done?
should be done.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, it's all mattified. Oh, that looks like those Lisa Frank velvets. I don't know.
Pretty.
Right? Like
Yes.
the Lisa Frank velvet posters and stuff. Oh, I love it. So weird looking.
So here we go. Just adding just ink.
So it's actual ink.
Ink, yes. Gel ink.
Cool.
And the way you're able to just move around the product would be just adding some acetone in order to kind of give you that marbleized effect, and just play around with the ink. Gonna constantly wetting my brush.
Kind of looks like whiteout.
But you see where I talk about layers?
Yeah.
Layers, making sure that you're moving things around, making sure everything looks really good for your clients. Layers.
And there's already so many different kinds of polishes that we have out. You have like cat eye, you have this ink one, then you have like the gold flakes, and this all, like, how much does an average nail polish cost right now?
It can range from maybe $15 to $23,
Cool.
depending on the brand, where you get it, the location. You'll be lucky if you can find maybe a polish that's like $7, $6. I think that's a very good
That
deal.
seems really cheap, yeah, comparatively. So like the average, like what's the average amount you spend at like a beauty supply when you're doing a quick run?
When I'm doing a quick run, maybe almost $100 for
Ooh.
just 3 things. It can be just extended gel, a brush, or a top coat, and you're like, wait, is that correct? Is that the right amount? And sometimes I question myself. I was like, wait, can we double check the price? And you're like, oh,
Wow.
it is really $100.
So like to have like a rainbow amount, like the bare primary colors, you would easily spend like hundreds of dollars.
Yes,
for-
unless
yeah.
I'm sorry. Unless they give you the collection that they have it, then maybe they'll give you a discount. But nowadays, since a lot of people do nails now and they're
Yeah.
self-taught,
Yeah.
it's really hard to find somebody that can just give you that set price for like a discounted price.
Wow.
But it's the same thing with nails. You come to a nail technician and you expect sometimes, is there a discount? But sometimes, how can you do that when we're bringing a lot on the table?
Yeah.
With skills and just design in general.
Yeah.
So I get it. You don't want to sell yourself underneath. So you see,
Ooh.
here's what we got. Some of the marble here, underneath. Very pretty. And then we're just going to go ahead and add a little, I'm going to just go ahead and add a little bit of these flakes just to bring everything together. The AI may have some.
It's like very thin design thing.
So I added one layer there. Very pretty.
It's like a tweezer.
Yeah. I'm going to add more after.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and add some base gel.
Okay.
Just to make sure the flakes adhere. You can put that on there.
Okay.
And this is where I add a little bit. This is where I add more flakes, where I think look really good.
Mhm. This is the type of thing that it reminds me of like being a stationary girl, and like once you start things, you get like a trillion of the same slightly different things, and you're like, oh, they're all so different.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm looking at this gold nugget stuff, and I'm like, I would want like 18 different versions
Most of different color or the same color?
of different colors. Yeah, like slightly different.
And just have,
Right?
yeah. And I think that's the thing with us too. Sometimes we're like, oh, I think we're gonna need this, and we're gonna want this and the other, and you're able to
You
create
just
different
get
designs
overboard so quickly.
very quickly, and you think you might not have it at home, but then you're like, let me just take it. Maybe somebody's gonna want to.
Yeah, they're all just
ask
so
for this.
different. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a hoarder's
Ready?
paradise. Okay. Shall we? Okay. Let's see.
So here's where I add some flakes. So you see,
Cool.
some flakes here, just some loose flakes around it, trying to give it a little bit more of definition. Bring everything.
So you've already
together.
done like 5 different things, and this is just one nail.
Just one now.
And the prep, we've already done pre-prep before this. So everyone's just seeing like the nail art stage of the stuff. But getting just the nails ready for the art would take usually like half an hour, 45 minutes, right?
Correct. Maybe.
Maybe.
Just in case if it's, for example, an intricate design, that will not be the case. You still have the prep, the nail, which takes about 30 to 45 minutes. And then you're now doing the design. So if every nail has a different design, it just takes longer. So you're probably looking at an hour and a half for the nail design to go for. How do you like that?
I like it.
Would you like more flakes?
I
or
want more
just-
flakes.
You like more flakes.
I want it to look like I just like wandered through a maze of gold air. Pretty, pretty. I think it's looking good, yeah.
I'm just gonna add a bigger one, maybe at the bottom.
Yeah.
Give it more look. Pat that down. And you said
It's
more,
pretty.
right?
Yeah, it's like porcelain right now.
So see, this is what I talk about layers.
Yeah.
You have to figure out the layer, how many days did we already started, and you know we already did the cat eye, we did the mat, which is another, that's 2 layers, then we did the base, and then after you're gonna do the top coat. So it's just layers and
Just layers, layers. Yeah. I think the gold makes such a big difference.
How does that look?
I think we're done with this now. I think we're good. It's so pretty. Let's see. Camera, can you connect the shiny? See? Oh look. Let's see. Oh wow. So pretty. I look expensive. All right.
Very pretty. And you still are able to see the cat eye underneath from that
Yeah.
all chrome. I mean,
Okay.
not the chrome flakes.
Yeah. So that's how you would make, that's like the expectation versus reality version. Yeah. So just this nail, I think what took like 10 minutes or 8-ish, maybe,
Yeah.
right? I can't do the math for that, but that seems like it's at least an hour,
An hour
right?
plus, yes, ma'am.
And the AI took maybe 30 seconds.
Maybe 30 seconds to generate. Yeah, I want some emerald green and bam.
Yeah.
Just gave it to you.
Okay. All right. So
We're gonna cure that one.
You're
in
gonna
the
cure it?
lab.
Yeah. Here, like that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that. Cool. Good to know. All right. So I think we are ready for another prompt if anyone wants to disturb our process. Otherwise, we kind of know what we want to do
What do you wanna
next.
do next?
But you're welcome to bully us into trying something else with your different taste. Let's see. Oh my god. That, it's giving Orientalist cyberpunk. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Cherry blossoms dissolving into circuit board traces, blush and chrome. Okay. Okay, how do you feel about that? What's your thoughts?
So I see fine line. I do see cherry blossoms. I do like the chrome. Do you like the chrome?
I mean, I love chrome. Any chrome to me.
You do, you do. Let's see. But what kind of vibe are we? Any vibe?
We can do anything I feel like we're gonna have a very chaotic nail set. They're all gonna be wildly different, and I'm embracing my lack of control here, actually. But you can reject it, you can accept it. You don't have to say yes to any part of it. You can take one thing if you want. It's up to you.
I'm going to this one
Okay.
this time around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just
Alright.
because I do see what you mean about the AI.
Yeah.
It's very unrealistic in a sense. Just
Say
'cause
more
of,
about that.
yeah. Okay. So that would be just because if you see there is fine lines of, like, well, actually very thin lines. They're kind of like cyber in a sense. They're kind of going up and diminishing from the top, where you're kind of doing it an ombre effect.
Yeah.
And making sure you have enough space for the cherry blossom.
Yeah.
Right?
And the cherry blossom alone would take forever, I feel like.
It
Unless you have
definitely
like
does.
little stickers or something.
You can try stickers.
Yeah.
You can try stickers, but I think nowadays nobody really likes stickers. They just want you to just hand draw
Yeah.
everything. But yes, no, won't do this today.
All right, another prompt has arrived into the villa. Watercolor effect on nude nails. Those kind of look like they have an infection. I'm gonna be honest. They don't look super healthy looking.
Yes.
But it does look like a disturbingly real. Like it looks like a real human hand. Some of them don't, but this one does. But the nails themselves look like weird charcuterie or something,
Yeah,
like a weird
no.
crystal.
And this one is a watercolor
Yeah.
effect on nude nails.
I don't think that that's the right shade for
And
the
neither do
watercolor.
I don't see the watercolor at all either. I
Yeah.
just see like very botched, very messy. It's something that somebody would do as acrylic. There's barely learning certain colors. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like after.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No. So you
No,
reject. We
yes.
fully reject this.
Yes.
Okay. That is totally fine.
But we can do something like nude nails and watercolor if you're up for that option. But
Yeah.
nothing.
None of that.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Another one. Another prompt. Oh my God. What is that? That's
Is there
hideous.
two fingertips, two nails
Yeah.
on one finger?
Yeah, I kind of love how bad this is though, because it makes me feel better about like the fact that it's just so bad.
It really is. But I do like the chrome that's on the nail.
Yeah.
So we can do maybe one nail that we can do just chrome on top.
Yeah.
Add chrome on top.
Okay.
I think
So
that
you
would be great.
accept
I
this
accept.
request?
Yes. Just what I will do is just take away, which is one finger with the chrome. We
Okay.
can do any chrome, but
Huh.
not. It looks very futuristic. But
Yes. Okay, yeah. I don't want the thickness of whatever's going on there either, but
But I'm okay
Yeah,
with
yeah.
just solid, maybe chrome, and maybe you can do like a 3D on top.
yeah, let's do
Something
that.
like that.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Okay.
But
And you're okay with any chrome? I have gold chrome.
Any
I have
chrome is
this
good chrome.
It is kind of chrome, but
Yeah.
it's just more of a fine color, but I wouldn't consider chrome.
yeah, it's just like a really cool
Mhm.
glitter.
Unless we do a silver chrome, we can take from that picture. We can do
Mhm.
silver chrome, and then maybe we can add like just 3D dots around them.
Yeah, whatever you
yeah.
want to do. You are
Okay.
you are in charge of this. It looks like it's like bleeding like metal. It's just like floating in the air.
It most definitely.
Fascinating. Holographic silver blobs manicure. So it didn't understand the blobbiness
No.
would be on the nail.
But it feels like it's melting on her nose.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Okay.
There's like
Ready?
so many fingers.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do have the other chrome in the other bag.
Okay.
Is that okay if I go get it?
Yeah. Like when I cure this, you want to go
Mhm.
grab?
Yes. So we're gonna use this other chrome that has like, I think it's a chameleon color. I
Okay.
think that'll look a lot closer, but not similar to this.
Okay. And the chrome only shows up on like black nails initially. How does it usually
Initially,
work?
yes, if you wanna get the actual precise color of the chrome, but you can later on top on a nude
Mhm.
nail and a white nail. But I do notice that once you apply chrome on different kind of color bases,
Mhm.
it does change color. It changes what you're going for. So that's where you kind of have to swatch the stick of the color of the chrome to see what effect it gives you under nude, white, black, green, you name it.
Okay.
We're
So
gonna
I
go
put
ahead
it
and
in
cure
the
this.
in the
Yes.
light.
I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that
Yeah.
chrome.
Okay. So this is for 60 seconds. We're in nail school stuff, because I'm also in it, that it's harder to cure black nail polish,
Yes.
right? Because of like the light not hitting, like it hits differently, right? That's just like how light works in colors.
And because black is very, very pigmented,
Yeah.
so sometimes the UV light won't cure all the way. So sometimes with black, you have to work in layers, thin layers, and work your way up. Same thing with for the thumb, just because when you are in the lamp,
Yeah.
I notice our thumb at the bottom, it doesn't show on the UV. So you kind of have to rotate.
You always have to move your hand a little.
Or you just cure your thumb just separately.
So much of this is just like understanding science and light and color theory, and no one really clocks it, but you have to remember all of it.
Yes,
and like,
and you,
yeah,
go ahead.
go.
And you have to remember as a nail tech too, to remind yourself and remind your clients, hey, rotate your finger, rotate, because then you do have those accidents where now it's not fully cured, you have to go back, you have to go remove, and it just adds on to the timing. And you guys also as a nail tech have to remember that time is the key here, where your client wants to get in and get out. Sometimes they might have things to do. You don't want
to be
take
as efficient as possible.
you don't want to take too much time of your client's day.
Oh, the powder just going everywhere. It's so beautiful.
Glitter is a girl's best friend.
Oh, it's so pretty. You know, like some people would be like, oh, I could do a nude nail all day. I'm the type of person that would like happily just have chromey nails.
So you see how this nail, so let me just clean it up really quick.
Yeah.
Just with the sponge. But you see how this nail here has different color effects within the black. If it would have been with a nude base or white base, it would have just looked like maybe blue and some camel color. But this one actually gives you a different color underneath the black.
So cool.
And this is where I was talking to you about that you can keep that and you can add the 3D on top of it to kind of give you a bubbly effect. Not so much where it's dripping, but on top, just cute little drops. But first, I'm going to go ahead and top coat it.
Yeah.
To make sure that we have everything sealed before I can add that 3D effect on top, which is the gel. Non-wipe coat, top coat. So, okay. Go ahead.
Should I put it in?
Yes.
Okay. So what is this jar thing?
So this is actually very thick gel. So this is just like another top coat, but just a thicker consistency, which is white, and you can do 3D designs with it. You can be very creative where they do swirls, or you can use it to mix, just in case you don't have thick gel, which is black, you can use it, mix it, and you can add it just to give you that define of 3D, image, not image, but what is it called? The feel where people love to see that 3D effect on your fingers, and you can feel it through and rub it.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but I stimming, it lets me like fidget more. It's like a fidget spinner. Yeah.
And you can be creative. You can also add chrome on top of it. You can paint on top of it. You can just use it transparent on top of French tips, swirls, you name it. Just being creative with it. And it's also non-wipe, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, I need to wipe it again because it stays sticky. So I would use this to add any effect on my nails, any texture. That's the word, texture.
Texture, yeah. And like, when did this become a thing or more popular? Because I know that most people, when they think of nail art, they think of just like what's in a traditional bottle, but this stuff, there's so much. There's stuff that's in a tube now. There's dip powder. There's different kinds of extensions. Like all of this is so many different innovations.
It's fairly new. Every time the nail industry is changing, everything is changing. Somebody has idea of bringing you want to say thicker viscosity of gel into a jar or a bottle. It all lands in preference on the nail tech, what they like and how they like certain things. I preferably like to have it in a pot,
Mhm.
just because I'm able to make sure that I'm able to pull up as much product I need versus the tube.
Mhm.
Sometimes you have product just sitting there and you just dispose of it. We're just kind of like,
Yeah. And the gravity of it, like you don't know if it's gonna like randomly like sploosh out or
yeah.
anything or
And here,
separate.
and here you have control. You have control of everything.
You're
So,
doing little miniatures on my finger. It's
mhm.
so cool.
But I would like to connect this just
Okay.
because, again, I do love texture.
Yeah.
So, so this is what I mean about texture.
It's cool.
hmm And I feel like with this, you can always be creative. How you want to see, how do you want to place it, and it's just imagining certain things. So, you see,
Yeah.
you can cure
Fun.
that
Ooh. Okay.
and voila.
So we're pulling like the blobbiness from this weird finger creature
Mhm.
and the chrome. So that's cool. It's surprisingly useful even though it looks disturbing and hideous in other ways.
Yes.
But shout out to whoever prompted this for the unexpected inspiration. I wish that more art looked this bad because it would make me feel better about how much of it exists because it's not realistic whatsoever and it makes me feel comfortable with how unrealistic it is.
Mhm.
No one would mistake that for a real human hand.
No, obviously. Do you have one finger that has two fingertips,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is the
yeah.
nails at the end? So that's
Yeah.
definitely AI.
Yeah.
But the fact that sometimes you're looking at it, it's like, wait, is that real?
Yeah.
Is that AI or is that real videos, real pictures, nails? You kind of have to really think a little and, and
Mhm.
visualize and pick out all the details on an image to see if it's AI or not.
Yeah.
So
It's harder to trust your own instincts
Mhm.
because of AI art, I
most
think.
definitely. So this is how our nail is looking.
Cool. Beautiful.
Mhm.
This is honestly a very Arabelle nail.
Yes,
You've
it
definitely
is.
done
It
nails
is.
for me that are very much like this.
Where you can just fidget. If some
Yeah.
of us are stressed, we like let's just fidget with their
Yeah.
fingers. It's also a distraction too,
Mhm.
or where sometimes too. I like to fidget with my hands too, where I'm constantly like thinking, oh, and make that feel, you know.
Mhm.
Okay. So that goes one. So any other that you want to pick? They're very pretty.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shall we proceed to the next one? Is
Yes.
this one done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have a particular vision you want to start with here, or shall we ask for another prompt?
Let's ask for another prompt.
Okay. Ding dong, ding dong. Please, prompt machine, provide me another vision. I wish I had like an animation above me that was like, give me prompt. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What is happening here? Nail set inspired by 1975 niche. Okay. 1975 Sacramento. Gold leaf, hope, and a single red nail. What?
What?
Okay. There's many things going on here, and I don't necessarily think any of it's particularly inspiring. But
Yeah.
what are your thoughts?
Mm, is it just gold leaf or what is it?
I think you can pull from anything. If you didn't want to look at the actual hand in the shot, I mean, I guess you could look at the trees, but you could also just reject it.
Yeah, no, let's
No?
skip this one.
Okay.
Let's skip this
Eh.
one. I didn't
Oh,
like
I
it.
wish I had like a Staples button. I could just be like, reject. Okay.
Be like, next.
Next. No. Is there another prompt available? Otherwise, we will continue with whatever we want. Ooh, okay. There's one coming. Green dragon scale nails. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that is very pretty.
I don't know how you'll do that.
Yeah, same. Just because I do see there is the layer, if we want to like pick at it,
Mhm.
we do have that layer which is black.
Mhm.
There's the chrome that you still have to make sure that the black is kind of, coming through and shining through, and then you have the
You would
green
need.
chrome.
Would you need like a stamp? Like, how would you
but-
even separate the scales?
Mm,
I don't. Like, it's a cool concept.
it is. But you see, we were going back to what we just had that earlier conversation
Yeah.
where you were having this AI picture. Can you actually deliver it and lay it here
Yeah.
realistically? You really can't. So now that's where you kind of talk to your client and be like, hey, this is not realistic what we can deliver on your nails, but we can do something similar, maybe chrome, maybe 3D effect on top, but to actually do these dragon scales, maybe it can be like a sticker, um, maybe a foil, but sometimes with foils they tend to fail here and there when you're pulling out. So,
Really?
mhm,
Okay, yeah. I mean, I've never actually seen foil used so specifically, right? It's
mhm,
so even.
yeah,
It's like a perfect, impossible thing.
yes. So we're also going to read if you wanna
I'm
add
not,
more.
no, I'm
Yeah,
good.
no, right?
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
That's a good fail, I think. But, okay. We had three so far, right? Let's see. Okay, another one. Manicure with biohazard symbol made entirely of flowers, hot pink on black. Wow, that's very hot topic. Kind of love it. But that also looks. That's so much delicate work. Wow.
And I think they real flowers, if I'm not mistaken, on
I'm
this one, right?
the AI used real flowers. It looks. I have no idea how you would like do that.
Me either. I would just probably, if my client wants the biohazard, we can paint it. We
Mhm.
can hand paint it.
Mhm.
We can do black underneath and pink biohazard sign.
Yeah. Is
But
there like fuzzy nail polish?
there isn't, but there is this fuzzy like texture that they come in a bottle. It's called fuzz nails, and you can do the art, but it will not look exactly. It's just pure fuzz.
Right. Okay.
It's bird. It's coming out. I think might have come out last year. So
Oh, so it's like a new thing.
it's a new thing.
Okay.
But again, not
Fascinating.
everybody requests that as much. So
I don't know anyone that would want fuzzy nails.
me either. Let's see. Do we even have flowers? Let's see.
We have like gems.
We definitely do have crystal gems. We can do probably like a black.
Mhm.
If you want to take from there, we can do probably like a black and we don't have flowers, but we have stars. We can do stars on top.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. So we'll just take from a little bit from there.
Mhm.
We'll replace not the bio sign, but we can do like a black, and we can just probably add this on top.
Okay. So in a sense, you are accepting the prompt
Yeah, we're accepting the prompt.
with a asterisk. Accepting,
Mhm.
kind of.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Okay. We're just having fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
so
so pretty.
pretty.
Look at that. Look at that. Ah! Okay, that was my
It's
fault.
okay. It's okay.
That's what happens. Sub Gorgina. It is
It's
really
very pretty. And I love the fact that you already have different kind of colors on your nails. So
Yeah.
it's very fun. It's very different.
Mhm.
But again, we're just pulling up from what I think that would look good
Yeah.
on here. Again, we cannot do the biohazard with real flowers.
No.
They won't even last.
No.
Maybe 5 minutes or so, just because they're gonna end up being dead and dry, and it's not gonna hold.
I feel like they would just fall, like they would just end up getting gross really quickly as soon as you wash your hand.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know when you cut flowers too, they tend to die. So
Yeah,
they
of
don't
course.
last that long, especially when you have flowers in vase, maybe like 2 weeks, maybe max.
This is another like AI thing that makes a disturbingly realistic hand, though. Like when I look at it, yes, they have perfect cuticles and kind of no striations on the fingers, so that in that way it's almost too perfect. But the hand itself, I don't think most people would be able to tell that that's not real. It's like the design you can tell that that's not real. But
But
not-
can you actually achieve that
Yeah.
nail with real flowers?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe encapsulation, but it will not look the same.
Mm. Tell me about encapsulation. What does that mean?
Encapsulation is where you put any, for example, these sequins,
Mhm.
you put them inlaid, which is you
Mhm.
put it underneath the
Mhm.
builder gel or hard gel,
Mhm.
and you encapsulate with the builder gel on top, and then you
Mhm.
smooth it out where these won't be sticking out, pointing out. It just lays really nice flat on the nail.
Mm.
and that's what encapsulation is. And you can do it with dried flowers, if we have dried flowers, sequins, any glitter, you name them.
That seems extremely labor intensive.
It really is, just because you need to know your product,
Yeah.
how it moves, the viscosity of your gel. You need to know that. At the same time, how, like, do you gotta remove, debulk the nail? The apex, does it shapes, like moves the shape of your nail?
So apex, debulking, these are terms I feel like most people outside of nail school wouldn't know. So what is the apex?
Apex is here in the middle of your nail that holds the structure of your nail, so it would be here. You can see it here on your natural nail.
Okay.
And it tends to grow out. That holds the structure of your nail. And I feel like if there is no apex and you bump to it, it breaks.
Okay.
So you need to have that on your nail. And if you don't have that, the longevity of your nails won't last. So that's what it is. And debulking is, say for example, the nail's too thick. You don't want your clients to walk out and there's just thickness there, and they will see and they're not gonna like it. A lot of people like it very flat or just very flushed on the natural nail. So you have to always keep that in mind, that there is not a lot of product on the nail, and you have to remove.
Yeah, that's what I noticed on like the really weird finger one that we did. The thickness of the nail looked super, super thick, and that was unrealistic. And for some of these, it's more realistic because they look like how nails would actually look at a salon. But
There it goes.
cool. Oh my god. This is also giving me like 90s Lisa Frank. Let's see.
So just add some sequins just around it. You don't want to
Yeah.
overwhelm too much of it.
Yeah, I like the movement. Looks like my finger tat is shooting stars. It's cute. All right.
Shooting stars for good job.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and cure that for me in the
Okay.
lamp.
Of course, it's the client that messed up the table here. The perfectly clean table. Let me see. Boop, boop, boop. Dun, dun,
We're just gonna put this back in
dun.
the jar.
Yeah, go for it. All right, so we have 3.
We got 3 more. Let's see.
Let's see. Shall we go to a new prompt?
Yes.
Please, prompt machine, give us more info. Dun 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 dun
So
dun.
we just have to make sure we top coat the other one.
Yeah.
I love that every nail is different. It's not the same.
Yeah.
And that kind of tells you every nail will always look different.
Yeah.
They're cousins. They're not sisters.
Oh.
Right?
Oh,
They're not
okay.
sisters.
Oh, hello. All right. Nails inspired by Arabella's Isimiaki dress. That's cute.
That is very cute.
I don't know what's going on with the finger jewelry here, but the actual. I mean, yeah. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm very dress. The
Okay.
moment I saw it, it was like, ooh, nails, orange, green, you
Yeah.
name it. So we can do. I'll take this one.
Okay.
Just
You
here.
accept the
yes,
prompt.
I accept
Okay,
the prompt
cool.
just because I'm inspired by your dress.
Mm-hmm.
We can do red and green.
Okay.
Let me see. Do we have orange in here? I am very, very inspired. I do see. I don't know if you not noticed. There is some fine lines for sure. We're gonna use these green. So there is this new design that has just came out that you can do that after the top coat and add like those beautiful lines. You can. It's very, very pretty. I've done it on one of my clients, and it's so, so beautiful. But I definitely accept this prom. I'm
Okay.
very inspired
Yeah.
by your
How meta.
dress.
A fake thing inspired by a real thing, and we're inspired by the fake thing being inspired by the real thing. A funhouse mirror of reference.
Here you go. Go ahead and top coat that for me. Cure
Okay.
that for me in the lamp.
Yeah.
And so here we go. We're going to Kitty's nail. So here I have a palette. It's in deep green. Let's go with the deeper green. And I have this disposable palette here for me.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna use some of this green here with the red and yellow.
Mhm.
Again, this is inspired by you and your
Mhm.
dress.
Mhm.
I love it very much. So, and we're just gonna have fun with it. Just as your
Yay.
dress has different swirls that doesn't have black, but I think black would be a beautiful accent to add on.
Okay.
What do you think?
I agree with you.
Okay.
The artist is always right at this table. So, whatever you want to do, you can do.
Yay, I'm excited. I love it. And we're gonna go ahead and add just a black accent.
Okay. Do, do, do.
Okay, so we're gonna prep my brush and just have fun.
Mhm.
So there we go.
Cool.
hmm You know, my favorite color is green. I love green.
Me too. It's my favorite. What's your favorite shade? Do you
In
have? Uh,
the lime or
yeah.
emerald green.
I like a Kelly green or an arsenic green. Yeah, slightly poisonous.
Ooh,
That's so pretty.
very pretty. It just reminds me when you're out in the forest hiking, fresh air. I feel like that's when you release stress a lot
Mhm.
and you're just by yourself, just taking in nature with you.
Mhm.
And it's very beautiful. I think that's the reason I love green. It's a moment that I can go out hiking, de-stress, take a breather,
Mhm.
and go from there. So this is one of the layer design.
Pretty.
Very pretty, very different.
Yeah. This is like very chic alone just as it is. I feel like a lot of people would actually like this type of nail
Me too. Me too.
specifically. Yeah.
Mhm.
Shall I
Very
put it
modern.
in?
Yes.
Okay. Dun dun dun.
And then let me see. So we got green. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up yellow, and I would like just surround that and add a little plop of red.
Mhm. Okay.
Just give it some little pop of it, just not to take
Perfecto.
away too much of the green again.
Mhm.
And then just a fine thin line of black.
Okay.
Okay. Do you trust me?
Of course.
Me too.
Should I keep it in for the?
Just for the 60 seconds, just because we wanna make sure that it cures.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So tell me about these lamps because there's like infinite versions of these lamps. What
Mhm.
makes a good one? What makes a bad one?
I would say a good one makes where all you have curing all your hands.
Mhm.
There's no bubble.
Mhm.
There's no that inhibition layer where it's shrinking.
Mhm.
Honestly, I wouldn't worry about too much of like the price end because sometimes even the cheaper brands are really good.
Mhm.
So it just really matters about the numbers here.
Mhm.
The 10 seconds, the 30 seconds, the 60. Some go further out,
Mhm.
but in reality, it's how it cures. You can just play with it. You can rotate your lamp and see if the light bulbs are working.
Mhm.
You can add one of these pallets inside and see if it cures fully. You can touch it with a wood stick to not use your hand for it, but just to protect your hand from what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Contact dermatitis.
Tell me about contact dermatitis.
Ooh, okay, so we're going topic topic. So
Yeah.
contact dermatitis is overexposure of a certain chemical. For
Mhm.
example, for us in the nail industry would be gel, acetone, not cuticle oil, gel, yes. So it's gel, top coats, polish, and you're constantly putting that on your skin that it's uncured.
Mhm.
And you develop allergies where now in the future you're not able to use any polish or anything that gives you like that photogenic
Mhm.
ingredient in your nail that you have an allergy reaction where you can't use these at all. So you'll probably go into maybe just a press-on nail.
So you can like not really have anything on your nail.
No. And some people do suffer for that just because,
Mhm.
again, they need to educate themselves in the ingredients and how are they applying that on their skin or on their nail and on cure polish.
Mhm.
I know that during COVID hit, there was a lot of people doing self-taught, and when you're not educated on these polishes and ingredients, you're exposing to yourself and not being able to wear nails in the long run.
Yeah.
So it's very, very important for yourself to educate in the ingredients, how to use it, where to use it, how to dispose of it,
Mhm.
and how to air out these chemicals.
Mhm.
Because again, you are exposing yourself to these. Even myself, I wear gloves
Mhm.
just because I don't just do nails one day. I do it every single time or whenever I have the chance or when I'm with my students and teaching them.
Yeah.
I'm using them, so do I want to get contact dermatitis and be allergic to something that I love to do? No.
No. Yeah. And nail techs are more likely to develop like respiratory issues and stuff because of like the fumes and the particulates and stuff over time.
Most definitely. And it would also be the dust. The dust, it's
Mhm.
very important to take care of your health and your lungs.
Mhm.
And there are like nail dust suctions that you can buy off Amazon or any nail store that offer it and
Mhm.
filters that you can change.
Yeah.
And I think that's very, very good that they brought that into the nail work because I remember growing up and when I wanted to be a nail artist, I didn't see that around.
Mhm.
So I think that's also not fairly new, but it has some couple years in that they
Yeah.
came out with the nail duster.
Yeah, because there's like dust collectors that you put underneath filing your nails, and
Mm-hmm.
then there's like the vacuum things that go over like this work area, and
Yes.
then obviously there's like masks and stuff that people should use when they're like filing and stuff
Mm-hmm.
on a daily basis.
Most
So, but
definitely.
yeah, the odors and stuff, it's a huge risk for long-term exposure.
Yes, and I've had nail friends that they just stopped doing nails in general,
Mhm.
just because of the over contact exposure
Overexposure, yeah.
of these nails. But this is how one of them is looking like, and we're
Mhm.
just gonna again add a hint of red,
Okay.
a little bit black, and that is it. Just because again we are inspired by your dress.
Yeah.
That's
No, I'm
all.
glad that we could talk about the fumes and stuff because like the risks of beauty and the risks of caretaking about beauty. It's like an everyday risk that you take to provide service,
And a
right?
lot of people don't know that.
They
They
don't.
don't,
No.
and I get it. They rather nails at home.
Mhm.
It's easier. Maybe sometimes the salon is closed at a certain time. They get out late and they're like, you know what? Let me just do my nails at home. It's easier. It's convenient.
Mhm.
Because a lot of people love conveniency, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes being a private nail tech like myself, you have to come in. We have to look into what's available and not available, and maybe it not may or may not work. So
Mhm.
sometimes people just decide to do at kid at home. Do it. There's nothing wrong with that, but as long as they're educated in what they're doing
Mhm.
within themselves, within their nails and their health, I think they should
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, I think that it's also like the rise of so much social media stuff around nails though. You get some bad lessons online, right? I see so many
Yes.
videos of people like you rolling the gel without gloves,
Bare hands, yes.
right?
Mhm.
And that's like seems like it would immediately lead to contact
Yeah,
dermatitis.
and people don't think that, but have that rolling in your finger, you already have the gel product on your skin. It's not visible to the eye, but it's there. You will feel the stickiness. And
Mhm.
then now, guess what? You're adding that in your face. You're
Mhm.
adding that on your mouth, when you're eating, everywhere. And you're not going to notice till later time. You're thinking, why am I having this breakage on my
Mhm.
skin?
Mhm.
And you would not really think, oh, is the nail polish.
Yeah. And I think for like what cat eye, if you get cat eye and you end up hospitalized, they have to drill it off you before you can get like X-rays or like a CAT scan because of the magnets and how it impacts when you're in the machine. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
always scared whenever I get it. I'm like, oh God.
So this is our
It's so
design.
cute. It's
It's
very chic.
beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And before you're gonna put that in the lamp, let's just go ahead and finish that one last detail that I wanted to add just to bring
Mhm.
it all together. I'm just gonna go ahead and add just one sheer line,
Mhm.
just across it. Again, it's different, it's nice, it's modern. You're not just focused of placement, you're just putting it anywhere you think that looks very nice. Just having fun with it.
Yeah.
So,
That's so beautiful. I like your version way
mhm.
better than the the, the
Right?
reference photo of the reference.
And you know what? Sometimes when you have clients, you can just take it or leave it, and you're like, you know what? I think this will look best here and there, and you just have fun with it and place it wherever you want to
Mhm.
place it, and that is it.
Yeah.
You take it.
All right. We're almost done with this one hand. Excellent.
Would you like those fine lines that it has?
I think I'm good. I like
Okay.
it without it.
Perfect. That's fine.
That is my contribution, a refusal.
Yeah. And then clients
Mhm.
should be open and decide, do they want the design, do they not, and
Mhm.
be freely and open to,
Yeah.
sharing how they want to. Because they stay on there for, what, 4, 6 weeks, and you
Mhm.
don't want an unhappy client where they're like, oh, I should have earlier, and now they're just so unhappy with their
Yeah.
nails.
So much of like
Happens.
the social media stuff that I get served is complaining about not advocating for themselves in a salon. And I'm just like, we're conditioned as like women or like people that present as women to accommodate other people all the time and not make things uncomfortable. And, like, are they mad at me? Every interaction's like, oh, are they mad at me?
Right.
And I think when you cross from an artist, you have to figure out what your comfort level is and how to advocate and give respect at the same
Yes.
time.
I definitely agree with you, but it is also has to do within the nail tech. If
Mhm.
you have that open space and you have the conversation and you make your clients comfortable,
Yeah.
even if they're shy, they will
Mhm.
most of them say, I'm shy, but the ones that get out of the comfort zone and they trust you, they were going to be able to speak up freely and
Mhm.
tell you, you know what, I don't like that, can remove this, can remove that. Versus sometimes when you go to a salon, at a nail salon, I feel like you don't have that flexibility to speak up. They're always rushed
Mhm.
out to get in and get you out onto the next client, and they're not worrying about, oh, is the client happy? Are they going to return? No, it's more about quantity instead of quality. And I've noticed that too in the nail salons. There are really good nail salons out there, just not many that I can actually speak of from experience.
Yeah. It's one thing to be a client and another place and another thing to work in a place and know how the sausage gets made, right? Yeah.
There it is, and we top
So
coat it,
pretty.
and that's gonna be cured.
Okay. Cool. I think we are ready for another prompt. If you would
Perfect.
like to do the salon again and give me a prompt. Give me a prompt. We may reject it. We may not.
This is very fun.
Right?
Yes.
I feel almost bad that it's fun because I don't want to necessarily encourage
Right.
the AI usage. I
Mhm.
think it's a good way to understand the capacities of it, but realistically, there's versions of this that we could do that never touches AI and never impacts the environment negatively. Because we have to acknowledge, and I am acknowledging it to you right now, that every time we generate a prompt, we are using a little bit more energy, wasting a little bit more water, and making the planet die a little faster. Technically, every image generation is like 0.005 cents. But because so many people are using AI right now, we're entering water bankruptcy. The UN has actually already stated that we've entered water bankruptcy. And there are cities now that are fighting drought that has been kind of created by data centers. So the tension of this project has so much to do with like personal usage and personal pleasure at the risk of a larger collective loss. So it's like fun and also a little terrible.
Yes.
And that's kind of the human experience right now, I think.
Mhm.
It's kind of gross. But there's versions of this that don't have to create harm where we just like pull inspiration from magazines and other media. It doesn't need to be AI. Like we can use anything around us to make things more fun and pull from a magic trick. So, this is an experiment so we learn how to recognize AI and like acknowledge the calculations. But it's, for me, not about being like, oh yeah, let's use it all the time. I wouldn't want to, but I do love the idea of playing like I Spy,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
I think that's fun.
That is fun.
But,
Then
oh my
again-
god, all of the glitter just
It's okay. That's easy fix.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is how our nails is looking like. So we got emerald green with chrome, cat eye, foil. Now we have our chrome with 3D design, which is the thick gel viscosity, and then we have inhibition layer, which is our not inhibition layer, sorry, but our inlay layer with encapsulation of stars. And then we have our inspo from Arabelle, and then
From lived experience.
So this is what we have and what we pulled out from
Yeah.
the AI to what we incorporated.
All right. So a new prompt: nails that look like wood grain. That it does look like wood grain. How do you feel about it?
I'm going to pass on this one too.
Rejected.
Yes, rejected.
Thank you and no. We don't like it.
No.
No. I just want to scratch it. Like, I feel like I would just end up scratch the design off. Golden retriever nails. Okay, I love the randomness of that. When I think of dog paws, I think of the Frito smell of like puppy paws, right?
Yes, and they're soft.
No, thank you. Oh, wait, another version of golden
okay.
retriever nails. I love that the dog inspo is rampant here. We feel passionate about it. What is that? That is incredible. This feels like it would be achievable with like stickers, but it would take forever.
Yeah. I mean, we can do a pause if you like, but for sure, it would. You can achieve it with stickers. Let's see what we got here. Maybe you can hand draw it too, but again, are you willing to stay here for how long?
I mean, we got less than an hour, so
Yeah,
no, we can only.
We can do a hard pass on that one,
Okay.
or
Oh, the little Totoro.
but you see, it's not dog inspired.
No, but they're so cute. I would like the little Totoros, please.
Yes. Okay. So are we?
I think that's a rejection.
Rejection.
But it's a
yes.
loving rejection, not because we don't like the idea, because we don't have the time. Also, I would want to do nails inspired by my dog and not a random golden retriever.
dog.
No disrespect to Goldens, but no, I have a Chihuahua, so I'm going to stick with my loyalties.
Okay. So what
Okay.
kind of stickers would you like?
I don't know. Let's see. Can you see the stickers here, shall we? Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to put... I just want a lot of these little blobbies.
Okay.
Just like anywhere on this one, and then we can go on the next hand.
Okay.
And then while you do that, another prompt.
I see that.
So we're gonna just bum rush you a bit because this is part of the tensions of the project too. Magnetic cat eye blue galaxy nails with stars.
We have blue cat eye,
We do.
and we could do stars.
Okay.
So.
Would you accept the
I
prompt?
accept the
Okay, you
prompt.
accept the prompt.
So, but let's just finish this really quick. But what I love about stickers is they're already there. They're perfectly actually shaped and designed. Where if you're a nail technician, you really need to take experience, years, practice, in order to achieve this. But I think having stickers is just a quicker way to add some design, cool designs, and you're ready to go, right?
Yeah. And people will be like, "Oh my God, you did that all by yourself," and you're like, It's I did all of that work."
I'm gonna rotate just a little bit
Yeah.
your thumb so I can just lay this down. Do you see?
Cute.
Beautiful stickers. Love it. Anything else that you want to add to that one, or you just want to go ahead and?
No, I'm gonna.
We're just gonna top coat it really quick.
Okay. Cool.
I love stickers.
Me too.
I remember when before I started learning how to hand paint myself, I will use stickers. I will heavily rely on stickers just because it will make the nails look very beautiful and pop. And from time to time, if clients decide they want stickers, I still add them. So now we're gonna go ahead and go with the galaxy blue again.
New hand
I love
unlocked.
this one. And same thing with these. You can still add maybe just a little bit of black if you like. If you like. I think I'm going to, so that we can have that color stand out just a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and add it here, just right here. We're gonna do this one on the thumb.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, thumb.
Yeah.
And I think we can also add stars, hand painted stars on this one. I think it'll look cute and fun. shoot for the stars, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking about like the fact that almost all of the AI prompts that look like real hands, they look like kind of perfect stock photography. And I'm like, most of the photos that I see of people's actual hands, sometimes they're like actually terrible photos or the hands look super awkward.
Mhm.
But like these these look so well shot and like one's in focus and one isn't. But what I love about photos of actual hands is like sometimes they're lit really badly or like
Mhm.
kind of claw-like and silly, and I like seeing the the human failure of
Yeah.
it, you know? I like seeing the different nail trends that happen
Yeah.
and and being able to tell the age of the people that are taking it and
Right.
if they're like Gen Z or not,
Mhm.
because there's like the versions of the nail photos that are like done in like point 0.5
Right.
and the people look really 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 small and the hands look like really
Oh
really really
yes,
really
yes, I've
big,
seen it. Yeah.
and I'm like you could only do that in in a certain era like right now because
Mhm.
of the way that iPhones have developed and cameras, but you've never had those types of photos before.
No.
It's a product of the time.
Mhm.
And I love being able to tell the exact moment of a life like
Right.
that
Yes.
way.
And like they say, photos are a lifetime. You can
Yeah,
always look
a
back and be like,
thousand
oh
words.
wow, this used to be like this, and this used to be like this. Just like, for example, if we're talking about the nail world, it'll be just like the silk wrap. When do you hear silk wrap?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that
silk wrap.
right? You
Is
don't really hear it, and you don't really
what
practice
even is a
it.
silk wrap?
It's
Can you
literally
explain
just
it?
a wrap of like you put it on top of your nails, but you can cure that with just glue. Nail glue that dries, and you just put it on top, and you build from there, and you can paint it, and you're just like, what?
Wait,
Is this
so it's
fabric and nail
fabric and
glue?
glue.
Just glue, and you can just put it on top, and you're like, what? There is dry glue, or they can do it as UV glue.
None of this sounds enticing to me.
Really, yeah, me
It's,
neither. I think this is something very, very old that they used to do back then, maybe 90s, I would say. But honestly, we don't use that anymore. A lot of things are changing in the nail world,
mhm.
very modern. But here we go.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Let's
it's so
see.
pretty.
Ooh.
Again, we can leave it just like that, or you can
Uh-huh.
just activate it. But let's just try to activate.
Oh, you're a wizard right now. That's so cool. I would watch like a 3-hour loop video of just very slow motion cat eye. It's so cool.
So you see that?
Oh
There's different.
wow.
Just because I feel like galaxy is not just a perfect straight
Yeah.
line. It has
No, there's the Milky Way. There's
different-
like,
yeah.
ooh, okay. Do you want me to put it in? Okay.
And then we can just add again. We decided to take that prompt.
Mhm.
I do see some white on there, which is stars. We can just add white stars to them, little dots around them that you, again, you have to hand paint and be very precise,
Mhm.
making sure your hand is not shaky to get that very, very fine line
Mhm.
and details. Very pretty.
Hand painting seems like it's like kind of a dying art or a lost in nail stuff right now. I feel like I follow a lot of different nail techs that are really famous for really intricate designs, and it takes them like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and it's super realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like people that like don't really do nail art
Right.
like of that level. But do you think that it's how long does like really elaborate nail art take?
Then character hand painted
Yeah,
or
like hand painted character.
it actually depends. It can take you maybe a week, a
Oh,
month.
oh wow.
Yes, just because you have to make sure that every detail, every canvas that you're trying to put
Uh-huh.
in just this small nail, does it fit?
Yeah.
If it doesn't fit, you kind of have to be like, okay, I have to take away from here, take away from there, add on, and make sure everything flows together.
Yeah.
And knowing that, do you have the space on the nail?
Mhm.
So, because again, we go back to nail beds. Everybody's nail beds is different, and it's not the same. Some have wider nails, some have narrow nails, some have C curves, and it just really just matters depending on how the nail bed grows within your clients.
Yeah, everyone has a
Nails.
unique body,
Mhm.
right?
So it can depending. It can take
Like
if
a
it's a sitting three hours, or if it's very intricate design, it can take a week, few days, um, maybe 8
wow.
hours.
that seems like it's really expensive in both time and money. Like, how do you even charge for that? Like, because I feel like most people, they don't pay that much for nails, or they don't want to necessarily. So even if it took a long time, if you charged hourly, minimum wage, for a week of constant painting, that would end up being, even at minimum wage, hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars.
Of course. I would say if it's a full now character design that it has a lot of little details, probably like $1,000 enough. Just because again, you're looking at fine lines, the color wheel, does it everything flow, making sure the lines are precise, your characters don't look very funny, how long are you sitting for, and your pay rate. Because sometimes, it's true, sometimes clients don't want to pay. They have a nail technician who's very talented, and they just now question, but why? Why this? Why is this expensive? And you just kind of feel like, oh, and you're kind of shy. Sometimes myself, I don't want to overcharge because I don't want to shoo them away. But then there's again where I'm kind of,
You have to defend your own art and time and labor. Yeah.
But then again, you're trying to keep your client to come back. So you kind of have to sell yourself a little short, which I tend to encourage not to, but it's very hard. It's very, very hard. And I notice there's not a lot of girls or nail technicians in general that do nail art, like myself. Or if there are people, again, I'm including myself in this, just based on experience, that we're not seen, we're not looked, you know? And I'm glad that I'm here and sharing this experience with you all.
Yeah, I think being able to articulate your own self-belief, like the belief that you deserve to be paid for your work and the time you put into it. I think that's a lesson that we keep teaching ourselves every day.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't listen to our instincts. And it breeds shame, I think. But it's something that we all need to learn over and over again. Because you want to be able to sustain a life doing the things you love.
Right.
And you can't do that if you devalue your own time.
I know. But then you'll come across clients, your time, your artwork, and they will literally just talk about you or show off their nails. Look at what my nails did. Look what this did. And, you know, that's how you able to network and communicate and making sure that, not making sure, but they will come back.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, guess what? They said that my nails are so pretty today or this and that. I'm like, oh my God. And me as a nail tech, I get very excited. Did you got a lot of comments today?
Yeah.
Did they love it? It's like, everybody stopped me. I said, okay, perfect. Then I'm doing my job. I'm delivering the vision that they brought and my skills into one.
Yeah. It's perfect.
I know. I've had any client that their nails. They always come back and they love their nails.
I love that. Perfect. I need to get you a little trophy that says 100% customer satisfaction.
I mean, I'm hoping everybody has been honest with me.
100%.
Yes.
Oh, that's so pretty.
That is so pretty, isn't it? Like a galaxy.
It's kind of anime. Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty, pretty. All right.
Let's just top
coat
and seal it.
All right. And we are ready for another prompt from the prompt machine. Otherwise, we'll just go on whatever we feel like continuing at, which is also fine. But let's see. Give me a prompt. Give me a prompt. Nails inspired by server room reflected in a still pool of water, iridescent. That looks like it would be like a nail wrap. It doesn't look like it would be actually like hand painted.
Hand painted.
No.
Yeah, no. And you can also see the reflection. It may be water, but I think it's a reflection of a mirror. Right?
Yes. So accept or reject?
Let's reject.
Reject.
Next. Love it.
What is it? Fairy cottage core manicure. I can't even really see the nail.
Me either. And does she have 4 fingers?
1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it.
Right? Or the pinky is
It's not really in the photo.
No.
I like that failure about it.
Me too.
You know?
It looks weird.
It looks really weird.
Yeah, no.
No, reject.
Yeah,
reject. No, thank you. Okay, well, while we wait for the prompt machine to provide more, we can kind of pick the colors we would do without
Perfect.
it. Why don't we do that?
Mhm.
Because it doesn't need to rule every nail if we don't want it to. Yeah,
Okay.
shall we? What do
Yeah.
you want to What do you want to pick?
So I know we
Ooh.
talked about the fun.
Ooh, yeah.
So let's do the fun
Okay.
until
Oh,
we get more in.
a new
New
one.
one.
Okay, Salvador Dali inspired almond nails. That I do love surrealist Dali. This is also the only one I've seen that has slightly darker skin. I have noticed that like all of them so far have been on like really pale hands or
Mhm.
like fake looking non-hands,
Yeah.
which I do find an interesting bias to acknowledge. Let's see.
Right. Hmm.
Do you accept or reject?
Let's see. Hmm. I like the concept of the clock.
Mhm.
If you see it, we don't have to do what's on the nail. We can probably get like just a clock vision. That's
Mhm.
very pretty.
Okay.
Um, but you see how they have all picture
Yeah,
on
there's a lot of
all the
detail
nails.
work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Realistically, can you do that on the nail? Not really.
No. Okay.
It's very, very precise,
Mhm.
and don't think you're able to replicate and copy and paste it on a natural nail.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, are you gonna do a clock? What are you gonna do?
Let's do a
Accept it?
clock.
Okay. So technically, we accept it.
Mhm.
I
I think that's
wonder.
fine.
No, I wonder if you have to like specify the skin color to make the prompt like less defaulting to white. But I guess it's also the sheer amount of like white bodies that have been fed into the machines that teach the AI what a hand looks like. So
Right.
so we're seeing the bias of the AI in what it keeps presenting when we're very vague.
Yeah.
So that is interesting to note.
And then we're all different kind of skin tones. You know, me and you are very a
Yeah,
lot more
totally
different.
different. Yeah.
So,
I kind of look so blue in comparison to you. My undertones.
so imagine how AI does that, and you kind of think about if you're on a darker tone like myself,
Mhm.
would that look good on me or
Mhm.
not? So then
Mhm.
you're like, so it kind of pushes your way of like using that as an inspo. Like maybe not. Maybe that color does not work for me. Maybe that design does not work for me at all. So you
Mhm.
start to kind of pick
The lack of imagination to present something similar to you makes
into
you
the
doubt
public.
that it would be something that you can achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's a bummer.
it is.
It's supposed to like show all of these different possibilities, but it's still defaulting to like
Yeah,
whiteness.
endless possibilities,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
it doesn't give you that.
But
So.
it's still enforcing the current ideologies. Surprise.
Very surprised.
I thought we were going to be innovating, you know? Let's see.
Yeah. So here we go. We're applying.
Oh, hell yeah. That is sickening.
Gonna add more. Just push that in.
You can hear the difference in the grit also, which is satisfying.
So remember we talked about cat eye has very, very fine
Yeah,
glitter.
this is so much chunkier in comparison.
Chunkier.
It's like a little sandpapery. The beautiful sandpaper.
Very
So beautiful.
And we're gonna just go ahead and press the brush. Hold on.
You guys, it's so sparkly.
Let's add another of these and we'll just remove any excess. It's so, so pretty.
It is, yeah.
All that glitter, different colors and shades of it. Beautiful. Yeah.
I'm obsessed. Okay.
Pretty, right?
Yeah, it's so pretty. And I like seeing the tablescape get a little dirty as we go, like seeing the different decisions that have been made. I mean, you're very clean. You're a very clean artist. You know, if I were doing it, everything would be open. It would be horrific
And it
and
happens,
stressful.
yeah. But you know what? Nobody sees behind the scene.
Yeah.
Nobody sees like, oh, but when you're on the nail technician side, you're like, oh, she has all the glitter, the polish is open and stuff, but nobody sees behind the steps or what goes behind it to make
Yeah.
those nails look beautiful. And that kind of sucks, you know?
Yeah, because like they expect perfection and also at a specific amount of time.
Yeah, and you can too if I'm just that kind of person that likes to keep everything move forward and making sure the desk is clean.
Yeah.
I think it's just what I have in myself. Is it clean or is it not clean?
Mhm.
I like to present that to my clients as well.
Oh, the glitter on my finger. Let me see. Let me get in the shot. Hello, friends.
Also, yes, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep the glitter, and we're
Okay.
just gonna add, since I did decide to take, keep the prompt.
My
we're just
intrusive
gonna-
thought just wants to smear it all over my
No,
face, but I
no,
won't.
no,
I
no.
won't.
Remember, uncured gel.
I know. I know. Allergies, death.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Toxicity. Yeah.
And I know you were one of those clients that love to have nails, so no, 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 no,
Mhm.
no,
No.
no. We're
That would
not doing
be
that.
that would be a cosmic tragedy if I developed contact dermatitis.
So I'm gonna do just a fun, wonky nail design, so let's just put back so our viewers can see what I'm talking about.
Does like the allergy ever like go away? Like you just have to stay away from it indefinitely?
Yes, it's forever. It's forever. It
Once
goes
you
away.
get like contact dermatitis as like a technician, that could be career ending.
Yes. If you even put gloves, it will still seep out acetone, the chemicals, you name it, it will never go away. So that does end your career. And it's kind of like a bummer if you love it and it's not just work, it's actually something they love, it's passion. That's where it ends. And it's kind of sad.
Kinda. That's like really
No, it
sad.
is really
That's
sad,
devastating.
sorry.
Yeah.
I would be
Wow.
sad too.
Yeah.
Because I love nails. I love to create beautiful nails. I love to make sure that my clients feel happy and they love their nails because it's very hard to achieve that all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So here we are creating our clock ourselves. And then I love the background.
Mhm.
And there we go. And then, let's see, is this a perfect circle?
No, but it doesn't really have to be. I feel like trying to draw a circle under pressure, how big or small, you suddenly realize how human and shaky
Okay.
you are,
Yeah.
right?
I imagine you had coffee that morning.
No,
or earlier
absolutely not.
Yeah, no, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. We're not
Yeah.
going to be able to.
Like the AI version of these nails, it really just like they look like there's little stickers on it. It doesn't seem like it would be something a human would actually be able to do. It'd be like a printed nail wrap.
Yeah, just because
Instead.
it's very, very perfect, very
Yeah.
precise, and
Mm.
I don't think there's a steady hand and out that it just lays out the brush and the polish just
Yeah.
perfectly. So I don't think you can achieve that. To be
And-
honest, no.
And the way that it's like the imagery of Dali paintings, but like as a prop, and it kind of it kind of ruins the beauty of the original art to me because so much of the art is weird and imperfect and
Yes.
wonky,
It is, right?
but it removes the pleasure from the origin story and it makes it smoother.
And makes it perfect.
Yeah.
When it's not supposed to be
It
perfect.
shouldn't be perfect.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh,
Alright.
that's too sad.
Yeah.
Don't worry, all the glitter will go away at the end.
I feel like I'm still going to see it tomorrow and it'll be fine.
So here we
I
are.
like seeing the evidence of art.
Right.
Let's see. And as you do the clock thing,
Mm-hmm.
let us think of the next prompt if there's one available.
So let me
They've been so different, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're still on like very light hands.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Thank you so much for all of the prompts so far. We've had a good bounty, even including the rejections, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a new prompt has arrived. Okay. What is this? Carnival theme nails, glossy cotton candy, clowns, balloons, popcorn. elephants. I like also seeing the prompt phrasing because they're so different. Like we had the super specific, 1975, like Sacramento one, and then we have just like keywords for this one. People, places, and things, basically. These kind of do look like the press-ons that I see around. Like I can totally see these being real nails.
Oh, yes.
They would be expensive.
Very expensive.
They're expensive. Look at that detail work. That would take hours. That would take
Hours,
days.
yes. And mind you, this is just only one hand.
One hand, yeah.
Imagine you still have to finish the other hand. Maybe 2 days, 3 days.
Like
tops.
just the popcorn. Just the popcorn would make me crazy. My God, they're so small.
So you see, it says 1, 2, that's 5.
Yeah.
What do we do?
You can draw like an overly large number if you want. It doesn't have to be perfect.
An 8. Let's do.
8 is good fortune in Chinese, so I encourage the 8. Give me ba ba ba.
We're gonna try best and a small little canvas.
Yes. Can I adjust your hair?
Yes.
Okay. This is not something that typical would happen in a studio.
Yeah. You can just push it back.
I wish I had like a hair clip. Okay, let's see.
But you see how you have to be very precise to
You're so good at the line work though. If I did that, I'd have to ruin the whole nail. It would just end up being a smudge of rage.
Oh, no.
Do you meditate? Like how did you practice?
I practice almost every day, but when I'm here facing a client, it's like, don't breathe, don't breathe. And at the same time, holding that pressure on your client's nail, just because, again, there is a lot of movement. And that can be very challenging over time, but just practice, practice, practice all the time.
Okay, while you finish up this clock, do you want to accept carnival or no?
No, we're gonna
Reject? Okay.
Reject.
Reject that. Should I put it in?
Yes.
Okay. It's not a good prompt. It's that it would take forever. You know, and we are coming against the clock of human experience right now. Time does fly. Yeah. Okay, oopsies, I burped. A human response. Okay. The new prompt is nails based on the show. The TV show Heated Rivalry. Okay, I love that as a gay. All right. That I hate these nails, but I do love Heated Rivalry. But let's see.
Okay.
But it's up to you. Do you want to accept or reject?
So you say you love them?
I like the theme. I
Okay.
don't necessarily like the nail.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is up to you, though. Accept or reject? Da na 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 na.
You don't like the theme, but you don't like the nails.
The artist is always right here. This is a scenario in which you will never offend me.
Well, it's heat. We can do flames.
Okay, but is it a yes or no? Accept or reject?
Let's reject. Just
Okay.
because you said I don't like the nails.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
you said.
So reject. Okay. Thank you. Wait, the thumbs? Where even are the thumbs? There is no thumbs. Okay. It's good that we rejected it because we would be supporting non-thumb life. Okay, a new prompt, lava lamp nails.
Those are pretty.
Those are pretty. I feel like I've gotten nails like that
Like
before.
that, yeah.
Yeah, the squiggly.
You done it on a chrome with the red on top, kind of lava. Let's reject.
Reject? Okay, it's rejected. Let's see. I like how many rejections there are. It's invigorating to just say no to something. You're like, absolutely not, thank you. And never feeling like you're doing anything bad. That's
Right.
nice. Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun.
that's
Pretty. Let's look at the camera. Hello, camera. see. Here's everything so far. Let's see. Ooh.
And this is just from us taking like ideas from the AI.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You can have a nail that isn't AI either, too. So it's really up to you. While we
Perfect. Give me that.
skip through the prompts and stuff, we have another one. Nails inspired by a rodeo, you can accept or reject. If you reject it, you can do a nail that has nothing to do with it, or we can go to a different prompt.
Let's do a nail that is completely different.
Okay, let's do that. So it's rejected.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's another one. I see we have these foils.
Mhm.
I think they're very pretty. What do you think? Maybe we can do a blue or challenge yourself with a red.
Yeah,
They're
let's
so
do
pretty.
the foils.
Mhm. I think these are so cool.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Like.
Let us indulge the idea, whatever you want.
So, which color?
The orange.
The orange. Perfect. Okay.
I like it because it kind of looks like crushed gems, and it reminds me of like the fake nail polish on my book. Wait, I'm comparing it. And this is also a plug for the House of Beauty, my book. And there's a nail art chapter. Yes, context to this residency. But right, look at the glitter. It kind of matches.
Yay.
Let's see. That was amazing. I love a good crushed gem object.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
Pretty. Another intrusive thought. How long it would take to cover an entire body in that?
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know, yeah.
And
Okay.
what would actually you put on your body in order for this to be covered?
Right. It'd have to be like
Lotion, maybe?
lotion, like a really tacky body lotion or body scrub, or like Crisco. That sounds so gross.
Olive oil.
Oh yeah. Or like the spray kitchen spray,
Oh, okay, I see.
right? But maybe that would just slide it off.
Maybe, you're right. Because of the oils, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put that one in.
Okay.
In order to close that. So we're gonna use.
So pretty. And this is just like mica. This is just like plastic or mica. I wish that I knew. It's so cool. The infinite variations of a plastic. So sick, so disturbing, how wasteful, but beautiful. So beautiful.
Beautiful on the nails.
Yeah. Period.
On the nails. Okay, I'm just gonna add some of this base coat so I can just pick it up from here and apply it. I think it should be fine.
Okay. Here we go. And then while you do this, and you should do whatever you want for this nail, you can acknowledge this prompt that we were just presented. It is still shape, 3D-esque purple butterflies, lavender branches, and blue irises.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. So, they're flowers, huh?
There's a lot of flowers, yeah.
They're
Let's see.
very
I do find it kind of funny that like there's always the same kind of jewelry in these. But let's see.
We're gonna see right now.
I'm gonna see your work. That's cool.
Add more of this chunky glitter. We're gonna go ahead and cure that one in there for a bit.
Okay.
Pardon? Yeah. I do love flowers, that's for sure. But let's see. It has green butterflies. I love flowers. We can do flowers.
Is it an accept or a reject?
Let's accept.
Accept?
Let's accept.
Okay.
So while we're waiting on that, we're just gonna go ahead and add. Here's the other gel. Do I have one? Oh, right here.
We're making good time in terms of pacing. I think, right? Because we've got around 15 minutes to do the next two nails, so it's a little bit more speedy. But yeah, I think that's also fair. Amount of prompts we rejected. Yeah. The reality is doing this nail set with the prep work as well would be another 45 minutes, would be almost 3 hours to do one set of hands with this level of nail art in a normal day.
Obviously, just conversating, we already see everything that we want to do earlier. Like we talked about it, right? We brainstormed.
We brainstormed how the framework of this project, right? Like,
go ahead.
Yeah, no, like, would you want to say no to things? Do you have to say yes to things? It's really a conversation about artist agency too, right?
Yeah.
But
and for here, we're actually just speaking, do we take it or do we not? So, you know, it's the process, the time, which I'm okay with, you know. But realistically, it would normally take us an hour and a half to two to achieve those designs that you might have already brought to me and we talked it over before the nail prep. So I encapsulated all that there.
Cool.
And I would just, again, since you love chrome, I love chrome, we're going to do some gold chrome on top.
Okay, amazing. Should put it in?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, we love chrome.
We do.
I love chrome.
It's a little glossy.
And that would be it for that one. Obviously, I'm going to go back with the black, wipe everything down.
How many prompts have we rejected? I haven't kept track, but it's on the dashboard, right? Something. Let's see. Rejected. Okay, so far we've used 315 milliliters of water. I don't even know how much that is in bottles, but that seems like that's several bottles of water, right? And then, let's see, CO2 equivalent. So the healthy amount of CO2 is less than 1,000 in a room, typically, I think. So if it's like a healthy amount, I think is around 400 or less, from what I remember when I was doing my research. A lot of CO2. Great, cool. That doesn't make me feel disturbed at all. I feel totally normal. Yeah. The waste in the name of beauty.
Oh, man. Sucks, huh?
Yeah. It's interesting.
Very
interesting. I think interesting is a weasel word. It's a lot of things. It's sad. It's strange. It's scary. It's easy, and that makes it disturbing.
And there we go. I'm just gonna add some black
I
polish.
feel like the glitter is just like infiltrating my hands more and more every time I move. It's kind of funny. Do you want me to put it in?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and add some black around it. Just again, looking if it was just like a gemstone in a sense. And just have fun with it. So you see how we applied that?
Cool.
And now we're
It's like
just
a
gonna add-
geode or something.
And that would happen. But since we did accept it, let's just go ahead and add the flowers.
Okay.
So we can add some pinks on there. It doesn't have to necessarily be that flower. You can be creative and do any other flower that you love, right?
Yeah. So you're gonna do the flower on this nail or on this? Which one?
On your ring finger.
Ring finger? Okay, cool.
There we go.
It's good timing. Yes. 10 minutes, yes. So we have just enough time to finish these nails. We're gonna go against the clock of prompting now. This is where the real pressure begins, I think. So, let's see. You're gonna do the little, you can do a little flower on this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Little grass.
Maybe like a little tulip on top. That'd be very beautiful.
Mm-hmm. All right. While you do this flower one, do you want to keep this prompt for reference, or do you want to cycle through any more prompts?
Let's go through it. Any other
More?
prompts?
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. Paging and summoning the demons within the camera. I'm watching you. Watch me. Please present us more options.
So pretty.
Oh, that's so cute. The little tulips. The little blobs of tulip. Oh my god, what the hell is that? What is the... I'm not going to curse right now. Dollar signs shrinking into pixels, gold dissolving to static. That looks like it looks like the Marvel death, where like you turn into nothing. Like you're being completely erased from memory. Wow, this is really like a deeply capitalist statement. Ugh. No. Thank you, no. Thank you, no. Thank you, next, as the wise woman Ariana Grande has stated. So, hard reject. The next one, matte red, blue, yellow nails with race cars and black and white checkered patterns. I don't know. Do you want to accept or reject?
I know race cars can be just checkered, fire, flags. I think that sounds cool.
You want to do that for the... Yeah. That's going to be the final nail. Final nail?
Let's do some red flames.
You want to do red flames? Okay. There's no red flames here, so we're going to ignore this and let's do the flames.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Let's ignore them.
Ignore? Okay, yeah. So it's a reject.
Like, reject.
Yeah.
And bar your hand, please.
There you go. So it's a reject. We don't want it. Get it out of here.
Please.
I like that you're the polite one here, and I'm the one throwing the tantrum. I'm like, no, I don't want it. Don't give it to me.
We're a balance.
Uh-huh.
So that's this one.
Oh, the geo is so cool right now.
So that's how we feel this one.
Just like a little crystal. So cool.
Underneath.
Amazing. Oh, let's see. Can you see? Let's see. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. So cool.
And we can clean it up just a little bit just so we can see.
Alright. Okay. And for the final nail, we have to really like this prompt to have it influence the final nail. We have six-ish minutes left.
Okay.
Let's see. So, present us a new prompt, please, because we're not doing race cars. I'm not a 6-year-old boy. I think it would be really cute to have those nails if I were like at all into cars, but I could not name a single car ever that I've ever been in, actually.
From the NASCARs?
No.
Maybe the movie Cars?
No. I can't even name a single brand currently. Ford, maybe? That's a car brand, right? Yeah. No, see, I'm not a car girl. Okay. Okay, so there's a new prompt, and the prompt is the word prompt etched. That's very literal. Thank you. Okay, the word prompt etched in builder gel surrounded by question marks. Accept or reject?
Let's accept that we can write.
You want to accept that you can write prompt?
Let's write prompt.
Okay, that's a wild card acceptance. Okay.
In white.
In white? All right. I did not see that was going to happen. I thought we were going to reject that, but I love that. Okay.
A little challenge.
Challenge. This is also good bragging rights because you're really good at line work. So yeah, I see the vision.
Sure.
All right.
If you don't move. Ready?
Okay. All right. The final one is a very literal one. Okay, amazing.
So for this one, I'm not going to breathe.
Okay. Do do do. I will distract you with my fingers. So let's go through. We got stickers. I don't even remember how many we accepted or not. Let's see. So we accepted this one. This one was crystally, right? And then this one, it was an acceptance, but it was very, very unrelated to the actual design. And then we accepted another one that's the biohazard nail, but it looks absolutely nothing like it. Completely unrelated, really. And then this one was an acceptance, but it was inspired by real life, by my dress. And then this one, I think it was an acceptance, but it also looks nothing like the reference. And then on my left hand, it was an acceptance. That's somewhat related, right? And this one was the dolly nail that is absolutely unrelated outside of the clock. This one is you entirely. It was a rejection of the prompts. My crown finger. And then this was, I guess, an acceptance because flowers. So many flowers. All the flowers. And then this one is a very literal acceptance. Okay.
The tiny T.
The tiny T. Amazing.
Prompt.
Prompt. Okay, let's see. Let me put it in the camera. Am I getting it in the camera? I think so.
Can you see that?
Can you see? Let's see. Small. Small, can you see?
It goes from big to small, but
Yeah. But that's how hands work. That's how, it's not a perfectly flat canvas.
you can go ahead and cure that.
Okay. And we're just under the wire in terms of timing.
Wow.
Wow. Okay,
Interesting.
thank you. That went a lot faster than I expected. And I'm so delighted that I have thick nails and that I manifested a very specific manicure that I had absolutely no control over, really. So thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many of the rejections we have, and I wonder what the output is comparatively. I think I'll visualize it post-production for the final video. But for now, okay, let's see. We have 9 acceptances, 14 rejections. 15? 15. I like that. There was more failures than acceptances.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel feel better. But how do you feel? Are you surprised?
In a sense of rejection, no, just because I knew that when you're having AI and trying to put it in real life, it's not gonna work.
Mhm.
You can see that, and you have to bring that into reality. And can you do it? Can you not do it? Again, it's within the surface of the nail, the sizing
Mhm.
of the nail bed. Can you really put that into details into the nail?
Mhm.
So I knew that AI cannot replace nail techs and humans, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And realistically, you need nail techs. You need people to do the work, do the labor, and AI just does it in seconds. But with here, it takes practice, consistency, in order for you to deliver the nails.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have spent hundreds and thousands of hours over the course of years to be able to do this in under 2 hours. And the nails generated by the AI took these machines less than 30 seconds to make references, and you rejected most of them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think fundamentally you're not replaceable, not for a second. And the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the manicure. They can make an infinite amount of prompts,
You can cure this one.
but it hasn't made it onto an actual hand.
No.
Not once.
No. And again, it just takes practice, consistency to get that. As to AI, it's probably pulling from images and copy and paste and thinking, oh, we can do it and generate, and here you go.
Mhm.
But in reality, you can't really do that on nails or anything else except apps. As well as critical thinking if you're doing an interview or you're trying to build a business, like you said, it's not going to work. You have to really think about it thoroughly and how it's going to work.
Well, we're done now. So much for your time, and thank you for your input, your disruptions, and your failures and acceptances. I have sick nails now, and Gabby, you did an amazing job. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for having me. It was very fun.
All right. Amazing. Have a great night. See you on the internet.